I can eat rolling peas. Why? Everybody notice me.
Howe Bulldogs playoff basketball is live. Lady Bulldogs playoff basketball is brought to you by Rod Hawkins, Realtor of the Harvey Group, Douglas Propane, Buck Snort Barbecue, Attorney Micah Belden, Scoggins Funeral Home, Kiri's Coffee Company, Abby's Restaurant, Sonic of Howe, Cavender Home Theater, and the Howe Athletic Booster Club. Now let's go courtside with Monty Walker and Rod Hawkins.
Well, it's not Rod Hawkins tonight. Rod has the flu, we think, and he is at home thinking about real estate and all that he does. Tonight, Michael Mosier is joining us tonight. Michael, normally with us in football, but it's basketball time in Texas.
It is basketball time. And these names are a lot easier.
We're not going west.
We're not going west.
There's no German names that we're dealing with tonight.
Nope, there is no German names. We got this. These are easy names.
This is a bi-district matchup of District 9 3A's Pottsboro, who finished second in that district with a impressive 25-6 record, 10-2 in district play. And the Howe Bulldogs, who finished third in district in 10-3A, 13-11 on the year, 7-5 in district play. We're just about ready for opening ceremonies, if you will. We'll have the national anthem and the starters tonight. Coach Eric Johns, in his first season with the Howe Bulldogs, an impressive one. He captured his 300th win early in the season, almost did it against his former team in Gainesville. But he got it one game later at home in Howe, so he was excited for that. I think we're ready for the national anthem. We'll let you have that right now. Michael Mosier, it's basketball time in Texas.
Yes, it is.
And we're just about ready for the starters, I believe. And it appears that they're going to do that now. We'll let you listen to that.
James Cowan.
James Cowan for the Howe Bulldogs.
A junior for 5, Elijah Campbell.
Elijah Campbell.
Number 11, a senior, Winston Moss.
Winston Moss.
Number 34, a senior, Clay Marshall.
Another senior, Clay Marshall. So far, 3 seniors on
a senior, Ty Harvey.
Make that 4. Ty Harvey. 4 out of the 5 are seniors and Elijah Campbell. And now the Pottsboro Cardinals will be the home team tonight. In Princeton, Texas, a beautiful auditorium, not quite as fancy as Anna a week ago, but very beautiful facilities here in Princeton.
Number 20, Jackson Reeser. A junior, number 4, Daniel Arnold.
That was Jackson Reeser and now Daniel Arnold.
Ethan Snyder.
Number 0, Ethan Snyder, a senior.
A senior, number 24,
Ross Hendricks.
And a junior, number 11, Kai Barr.
And Kai Barr, that's their go-to guy, if you will. Kai Barr, 6'7", 14.9 points per game to lead the Cardinals. He's much like Harvey. He leads in points, leads in rebounds, leads in blocks. That'll be a matchup we'll watch all night. Harvey and Kai Barr, 6'7" versus 6'6". Ought to be a great matchup there.
Yeah, it should be.
So both teams coming out. The Cardinals bring a pretty good house on the far side. Of course, they are the home team with the stadium seats on the far side. All bleachers on the near side, but Howe's brought a pretty good crowd as well. And we'll start with Barr versus Harvey to begin with, and you'll hear that pretty much all night long. Howe will be going from right to left from our vantage point. Pottsboro in all white, black and all Howe in all black. Pottsboro going left to right to start this basketball game. The official making his way towards center court, about ready to toss this one up. It is in the air, and it's going to be knocked away and now recovered by Pottsboro. Kai Barr gets his own. Early three-point shot up in the air off the right side of the rim, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Howe's ball. It was a three-point shot by Jackson Reeser, the 6'4" sophomore guard, from the top of the key, and it just went off the right side of the rim. Elijah Campbell will take it up slowly, uncontested across the line. Right to left, Harvey, top wing. Hits the cutter, Winston Moss, and Moss puts it up on the layup, and now uncontested Pottsboro will make it down the court. Reeser now left wing, up top, and that's going to be Hendricks in the lane. Now in the corner. Cutting the lane is Ethan Snyder, and the first points for Pottsboro are up with 7:18 on the first quarter clock. Score is 2-2. Clay Marshall underneath. He's going to toss it up, and it's no good. Rebounded, and that's going to be Barr underneath on the runner. Rebound, putting it back up, and fouled is going to be Daniel Arnold.
Yeah, looked like Cowan may have got him going up. I've got to put my eyes on here. I can't see nothing.
I may need Mr. Clyde Campbell to run the scoreboard for me. And there's the first miss on the front end of the free throws there, and that was Arnold. Arnold's second shot is going to be good, and Pottsboro will take their first lead of the night, 3-2 with 7:01 left to go in the first. Gamble up the right side of the lane, now in the corner, and that's Cowan. Cowan, top of the key, Harvey. Back over to the left. Campbell's going to drive the lane, kick over to Harvey. It's going to be stolen. Now in the middle is Kai Barr, and he's going to take it home and dunk it. And Pottsboro now puts 5 on the board. Campbell quickly, Harvey, top of the key. Harvey is left-handed, and now a foul has been called apparently on Elijah Campbell.
Yeah, it looked like they called him for pushing.
So Reeser will bring it straight up the court. Now over to Hendricks. Left wing, Kai Barr. One-on-one with Harvey. A jumper in the lane, and that one rolls off the rim. No good, but Barr gets his own rebound, but it goes out of bounds off of Barr, and Howe will have it.
Looks like Thornton checked in for Campbell.
And quickly, J.D. Thornton down the left side of the lane. Top of the key. Kicks it over to Harvey, right side. Now back over to Cowan, who wants to drive in the jumper, and it's no good. Rebounded by Barr. Kicks it out to, I believe that is Reeser. And Reeser, left-handed, wants to drive the lane, kicks it back out. That is going to be Snyder on the runner. He misses, gets his own rebound, and Harvey brings it down, but it's going to walk. He went to his knee, left knee, and it slid around a little bit.
Yeah, that's hard on him when you just slide there and get them for walking.
Hendricks to inbound. Long pass up to Reeser, guarded by Thornton, right side. Now shooting the three from the corner is going to be Hendricks, rebounded by Clay Marshall on the long rebound. And now up to Thornton, left side of the lane. Going to drive the lane and kick it out to Cowan. in the left corner. Dribbles it back up top to the wing. Harvey's going to shoot the three from the very top of the key, off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Reeser. Quickly down the court. 1, 2 on 1. And it's going to be Barr who goes up for the easy layup. And 7-2. Pottsboro now in the lead over Howe. Cowan, left wing over to Thornton, right wing. Harvey drives the lane and then is going to be called for traveling. And Harvey has both palms facing the sky.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that call.
Reeser, right wing, guarded by Thornton, top of the key. And that's going to be Snyder shooting a long jumper. It's not a 3, it's a 2. And Howe is now looking at a 9-2 deficit. Thornton quickly down the lane is going to jump the runner and is fouled.
Ross Hendricks called on the foul.
So Howe will be shooting for the first time tonight, trailing 9-2 with 4:51 left to go in the first. Thornton will make the front end. And toeing the line, getting ready for this second shot as Devin Porter checks in.
Looks like Noah Campbell checked in as well.
So Cowan and Marshall check out. And Thornton makes the second. It's 9-4, Pottsboro in the lead. Quickly down the court as Barr is going to be stripped away by Devin Porter. Thornton has it, looking for an outlet. Now he has Ty Harvey top of the key. Back to Thornton, left side. Back to Harvey, right wing. Thought about the 3 now, pulls it up for the 3, and that one is good. And all of a sudden, Howe's back in the game, 9-7 with 4:28 left to go in the first. This is going to be Reeser driving the lane, kicking it out to Barr. No good, rebounded by Porter, and a foul on, I believe that's Barr, is it not?
Yep, that's who they called it on, was Barr.
That's a big foul.
It is.
Each team with 2 fouls early on in the game, 4:21 here in the first, 9-7. Pottsboro in the lead. Harvey inbound to Thornton, taking their time. 2 half-court games right now, but a speedy half-court tempo. Thornton, right wing, Noah Campbell leads the team in three-point percentage. Harvey, a ball fake, drives the lane, puts it up, foul as he drives the lane. A nice job there by Harvey with 4:08 left to go in the first.
Yeah, it looks like it got Barr again.
Harvey's got to connect on these free throws here. Apparently going to shoot 2. And he does connect on the first one, 9-8. And Elijah Campbell checks back in as Winston Moss will check out. So both Campbell brothers in the game momentarily. 4:08 on the clock. Harvey will shoot the back end of the 2. Left-handed shooter, and that one rolls off the front, rolls off the back, and rolls out. Still 9-8. Down in the corner for Hendricks, and Hendricks is going to travel. He didn't like the call, but he was called for walking there, and now Eric John says pick it up. Campbell, left wing up top to Thornton. Right wing, Harvey is going to drive it and kick out to Elijah Campbell, who's going to drive, kick it up high off the glass, and it bounces out. Going to be rebounded by Daniel Arnold, and they'll call it jump ball, tie ball. I thought Arnold had ripped it away from him, but apparently Harvey got in there enough to tie it up.
Yeah,
This is going to be a quick pass from Thornton up in the air. Harvey grabs it in the air and shoots the jumper, and that one is good. And Howe takes the lead again for the first time in a long time. On the other end is Arnold, and he's going to put it up, and that one is good. So 11-10 as we try to catch up here on the scoreboard. Noah Campbell back out to Thornton, and the corner is going to bring it up top. Switch places with Campbell. Now right wing to Harvey, looking for the cutter. Noah Campbell inside, doesn't hit him, and now Porter up top of the key. Over on the right wing is going to be Elijah Campbell on the runner. A nice feed to Porter, puts it up. It's going to be blocked by Ethan Snyder. It goes out of bounds, but Howe will retain possession. And this is a bad inbound pass by Thornton. It gets away. It's going to be taken all the way by Reeser, but he wasn't able to connect. And now Harvey comes down with it. Right wing jumper. Now he's going to throw it away, and that one gets stolen. 2.5 seconds left to go, or 2 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. And now Hendricks takes it all the way down to the other end and has it go off of Thornton, and Pottsboro will retain possession.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a back-and-forth game.
I may have that backwards. Is Pottsboro 11?
And Pottsboro's 11, Howe's 10.
I have that backwards. This is going to be a runner on the inbound and an easy bucket for Hunter Hines. So Pottsboro now 13, and I need a scoreboard operator. Top of the key is Harvey to Porter, back up top to Thornton.
We catch and break. I'll see if I can find this one.
Harvey is going to drive the lane, a good ball fake, puts it up. It's going to be blocked away and rebounded by Reeser. Quickly down the court, finds the runner, Arnold, but it bounces off his leg. Porter dives for the ball and ties it up. A nice job of hustle there by Porter to tie that one up. 13-10, Pottsboro in the lead.
We got all kinds of people checking in, checking out.
Hendricks, the inbound for Pottsboro. On the right side, all the way across, left wing, driving is Hines. Swatted away by Harvey. He's going to try to save it, and he does, as Elijah Campbell picks it up quickly down the court. Thornton on the right side. In the corner, makes a great move, cuts it out. It's going to be dishes to Kirby Cohealy, who puts it up no good off the glass. Rebounded now by Blake Dyer. Down in the corner to Hendricks, all kinds of pushing and shoving. Noah Campbell there, but no call. Driving the bucket, now kicking it back out, and that's going to be Blake Dyer. Now Hendricks drives the lane, left-handed runner, no good, rebounded by Harvey. And Thornton will bring it out. Elijah Campbell, right wing, drives, kicks it out. Harvey, left wing, three-pointer off the front of the rim, no good, rebounded by Barr. Quickly down the court, layup, no good, as Harvey was right there to knock it away. I don't know if they're going to call.
I think they called goaltending. No, maybe not. I'm not sure what they're doing.
I don't know what the call was there. It didn't look like goaltending to me. 117 rather on the first quarter clock, and they are going to call goaltending and give the points to Pottsboro. 15-10. The Cardinals now in the lead. It did not look like goaltending to me as the ball was going up and swatted away off the glass. Thornton slowly walking it across the center stripe. Now left-handed dribbling to the left wing. In the key, trying to hit Harvey, but a foul is going to be called on Barr. So Thornton will inbound.
Yeah, I guess.
That's his second. That's Barr's second foul.
Yeah, that's what I was watching with this board here in front of him.
Thornton, quick pass underneath to Moss on the runner, and that one is good. 15-12 now. Pottsboro in the lead. In the corner is Arnold, now up top. And that's Snyder back in the game. Hunter Hines driving, and Kirby Cohealy's going to have too much hands on the top of Hines. And Cohealy will get called for his first foul of the evening. Snyder. That's up top to Jackson Reeser. Now a three-pointer by Arnold, no good. Rebounded, however, by Snyder, who's going to drive the lane, pick it up right-handed, no good. Rebounded Arnold again. A lot of offensive rebounds and a great pass underneath, and that's going to be Snyder, who apparently walked. And Howe will get possession here, as Thornton will bring it slowly up the court. Jacob Campbell is going to do scoreboard for us tonight. That's Howe's score. That is Pottsboro. So all you got to do is boop. That and that. So here's Thornton, and it looks like this is going to be a foul call on the.
Looks like Hendricks.
And I bet you can get this. Jacob Campbell is a very smart kid. Although right now the score was wrong, and now it's correct. I might buy him a Coke or something for this. Here's J.D. Thornton at the top of the key, dribbling between his legs. Now behind his back, looking like he's going to make a move. 8.5 seconds, drives the lane, puts it up right-handed, no good. Rebounded by Snyder, and he'll hit it out to the left wing, and a couple of extra steps for Blake Dyer. And that'll end the first quarter, apparently, as the shot didn't count. Traveling was the call. And we're going to take a quick timeout. Regroup after this fast first quarter. It is 15-12. Pottsboro in the lead. We'll be back right after this.
Calling all Bulldog fans to come down to the Sonic in Howe for half-price shakes after 8 and open until midnight. Home games only.
Where you get great food and big smiles. And a little message for our Howe Bulldog football players. Go Bulldogs, fight Bulldogs, win, win, win. It's not just good, it's Sonic good.
I'm attorney Micah Belden, an old-school black and white Howe Bulldog. In criminal defense, you need someone who fights like a Bulldog. Call me now if you've been investigated, arrested, or charged with a crime in North Texas. My number is 903-744-4252. We'll set up a free consultation. You will find out that I'm rough, tough, and I can't get enough. I'm board certified in criminal law by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization, Principal Office, Sherman, Texas. Visit my website at shermancriminallawyer.com.
Hey, this is Monty Walker. Nothing in this town is a secret for long, but I've got one for you. I know you know all about Abby's Restaurant.
We're going to get back to Abby's Restaurant here at the very next commercial break. But right now, Elijah Campbell will be taking the ball. Apparently, he's going to take the ball on the far side to start this second period. 15-10, Pottsboro in the lead. 15-12, rather, Pottsboro in the lead. We'd like to welcome Clyde Campbell, Jacob Campbell, to our broadcast booth. He'll be running the scoreboard for us the remainder of the evening. I've bribed him with nachos and a Coke and
good seat.
Probably a ring pop and whatever else.
Got a good seat. I mean, you know.
Well, Clyde Campbell's a pretty good basketball player himself. The younger brother of both Campbells on the court. Winston Moss will inbound. Right at center court. We'll kick it back to Elijah Campbell. Campbell slowly across center court, guarded by Hines. And now left wing, Ty Harvey holding the ball. Now Moss right wing, top of the key, Cowan thinks about it, kicks it underneath to Harvey, drives to the basket, now pulls up for the jumper off the front of the rim, no good, rebounded by Snyder, and he'll bring it himself up and now pass out to Reeser, who will have the left-handed runner, and that's no good. Rebounded by Harvey. Here comes Campbell up the right side of the line. Long pass, high pass brought down by Moss. Turns and runs and is fouled by Snyder. Still 15-12, 7:23 left to go here in the second period.
You know, I think I really enjoy basketball because I like to see them go, but it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
You're right.
No.
Here's Campbell. Long pass, Harvey. Elbow, shot up, good. 15-14. Pottsboro in the lead. Reeser brings it quickly down. And now Snyder's going to shoot it just inside the three-point line, top of the key. Going to be rebounded by Harvey, who comes down hard and is going to be fouled. And I believe that's going to be Arnold on the foul. That'll be his first of the evening.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a gracious foul. They all go, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one, too, right back, right after this.
Hey, this is Monty Walker. Nothing in this town is a secret for long, but I've got one for you. I know you know all about Abby's Restaurant's big-time chicken fried steak, but this old bulldog can't get enough of their patty melt and grilled chicken patty melt. Just don't tell them where you heard it. Hey, it's a secret between you and me. Abby's Restaurant is Howe's own small-town, small business, family-owned restaurant in the historic downtown district. Don't tell anybody about their patty melts, because I want one.
What I have found tonight is I cannot do play-by-play and scoreboard at the same time. Can't do it. Can't do it.
We got a good guy down there on the end.
Yep. And now Harvey's going to shoot some free throws here. 7:08 left to go in the second period. Pottsboro on top, 15-14. Harvey on the front end. Left-handed shooter is off the back of the rim, no good. However, Moss looked like he had it, but he collided with Cowan. Reeser down the court on the left side, guarded by Elijah Campbell. Now brings it to the top of the key, right wing, and that is going to be Blake Dyer now back over. It's going to be Hines. Now from the corner for three is Reeser, and that one is good. 18-14, Pottsboro in the lead. Campbell bringing it down. Eric Johns, the head coach, walking right with him. Campbell backing up nearly to center court. Now throws it out Cowan, right wing. Looking for the cutter, Harvey, but now Moss. Now Elijah Campbell, left wing. Cowan for three, top of the key, no good off the back of the rim. It's going to be rebounded by Pottsboro Snyder. Coming up, left-handed dribbling to the left wing. Pulls up, now makes a move on Moss. Reverse layup is no good. And it's going to be a foul, apparently, or did he go out of bounds?
I must have went out of bounds. I don't see how they could call a shooter for a foul.
No, he must have went out of bounds. And it remains 18-14 Pottsboro, 6:12 on the clock here in the second period. Harvey from the left wing above the three-point line. Now down in the corner, Cowan shoots his second three in a row, and for the second time it's no good. Here's Hines on the rebound from coast to coast. Moss trying to draw the charge. He went around Moss, rebound Cowan on the missed layup. Quickly, Campbell down to Moss in the corner, puts it up, going to be blocked away, and Howe will retain possession, as I believe it was Snyder who swatted that one away.
Yeah, he knocked it out of bounds.
5:48 on the clock here in the second. Campbell to inbound. And it'll be Hunter Hines to stand in the face of Campbell. Winston Moss trying to catch his breath a little bit over in the corner. A little breather here. The officials taking their time, letting everybody rest just a second. And now whistles will go before this one could go. And apparently it's Snyder got caught for another foul.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he did.
But his palms were to the sky as well. You know, it's easy to find out who fouled because their palms are always to the sky.
They are. They're always going, it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
18-14. The Cardinals in the lead. Now, Pottsboro 25-6 on the season. Howe 13-11. Howe much improved from a year ago. And now Elijah Campbell will shoot a technical foul shot. He toes the line. 5:48 on the clock. Pottsboro's student section is very loud. They might have rattled Campbell there as he shoots it off the back of the rim. No good. He'll get another shot here. Toes the line. Campbell dribbles three times, spins it, dribbles three more, four more. Puts it up, off the back of the rim again. 18-14 is still our score with 5:48 left to go in the second period. Cowan now is going to inbounds as Howe retains possession on the technical foul.
Bard check back in.
Arnold in as well, or that's Hendricks in as well. And here is Elijah Campbell, guarded by Arnold. Right wing Cowan, looking for Harvey, very top of the left wing. And now Harvey thinks about driving, steps back for three, pulls up off the front of the rim, no good, rebounded by Reeser. And Reeser will drive from one end to the other. And Barr is back into the game, and he's going to be called for a charging foul, and that is huge.
It is.
That is the third foul so far tonight on Kai Barr, and that is their stud. We have 5:26 left to go in the second period, and major foul trouble from their stud. 18-14, Pottsboro in the lead. Elijah Campbell bringing it straight up the court. Slowly, guarded by Arnold. Left wing, Cowan gets a great pick from Harvey, who now has the ball in the corner. Now Cowan up top. Elijah Campbell, right wing. quickly underneath for Clay Marshall, who puts it up left-handed off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded Reeser quickly down the court. It's going to be trailed by Marshall, but Arnold has it, throws it away, trying to throw it from underneath the basket all the way to the right side of the court, looking for Blake Dyer, but a bad pass goes out of bounds, and Howe has possession with 4:50 left to go in the second period. 18-14, Pottsboro in the lead. It's been a while since we've had some points.
Yeah, it's just kind of been a back and forth.
Here's Cowan for another three. This one nowhere close, but rebounded underneath, and that is going to be a rebound by Moss, who gets it to Cowan, who drives the bucket, but no good.
Yeah, they got him for a walk.
4:33 on the clock. Reeser driving, right side, top of the key, guarded by Elijah Campbell. And Dyer now up top. Dyer, right wing, back up top. Cowan almost had a steal, dives for it, still going for it. Cowan, a great steal, going to drive the bucket, right hand, layup is good. Howe on the board, cuts it 18-16, 4:10 on the second period clock. And now Snyder tries to find it underneath, but he throws it away. Cowan again on a great steal. Elijah Campbell slowing it down, left wing, gets a pick by Marshall. And Cowan now up top, back to Elijah Campbell. Fancy dribbling, through the lane and good on the jumper. And that ties the game with 3:44 left to go in the second period. Elijah Campbell just took over on that possession, turned his back to the goal, went right-handed dribbling through the lane on the running jumper right in the middle of the lane.
That's a good job. Good drive. Good drive for Elijah.
So Howe has a lot of momentum right now, and the biggest thing about this game is Pottsboro's Kai Barr, 6'7", their leader in points per game, rebounds per game, and blocks. He's going to be playing a lot on the bench the remainder of the game due to his 3 fouls that he has.
Right. That's the guy you don't want in foul. You don't want him in foul trouble. But
it would be the same situation if Ty Harvey had 3 fouls right now.
Right.
Exact same situation. Just about ready for by-district action once again. 3:44 on the clock, and then Pottsboro will inbound. Snyder to Reeser, who will bring it up to the right side of the court, guarded by Elijah Campbell. Back up to Snyder, left side, down in the corner, and now back up top Snyder. Reeser, corner to Arnold, up top of the key, Snyder. Thought about the 3, now he picks up his dribble, and this is going to be Arnold underneath on the running jumper. No good, rebounded by J.D. Thornton of all people. He'll bring it quickly down the court. Right side spins out. Noah Campbell from the right corner. On to be no good. Air ball and almost had by Devin Porter. Arnold will bring it up the right side. Long hair and all on the left-handed runner, and that one's going to be good, but a charge apparently on Arnold. Devin Porter picked up the nose up.
Yeah, that make 1 for Arnold.
You know, that made a guy smile over here to my left. Buck Rose came in 1990 as the head basketball coach and brought with him the nose-up stat. Here's Harvey, right wing. Left wing, long pass to J.D. Thornton is going to be caught for a travel. As he made a great ball fake, but his left foot moved just a little bit. 2:53 to go on the second period clock. We're all tied at 18.
Yeah, it looked like Blake Dyer checked in for Ross Hendricks.
Reeser at the top of the key and now left side. Looking inside for Arnold on a reverse layup. No good. Rebounded by Elijah Campbell. Top of the key. Right-handed dribbling to Thornton. In the corner for Noah Campbell for 3. No good. But I believe Thornton was called for another traveler.
No, he was called. I think he was called for a charge.
Okay. Offensive foul on J.D. Thornton.
That's a big charge for a little guy.
Reeser. And now a long 3 for Blake Dyer, and that one is good. From the right wing, a long way away. And now Thornton has been called for another travel. And Derek John says, hey, let's think about this. Winston Moss, get back out there. Let's regroup a little bit. Zagleski gives him a tap on the leg. And now Elijah Campbell will come out as well.
Looks like Cowan checked in as well as Winston Moss.
2:21 left to go before the half. Reeser driving the lane. He's in trouble underneath. Back up top. Snyder now. He wants to drive. Left-handed. Turns around. Jumper, and that one's good. 23-18. Pottsboro in the lead. All of a sudden, a 5-point lead. 2:04 left to go before the half. Howe had a lot of momentum a moment ago, but now Pottsboro has regrouped. Under 2 minutes left to go before the half. Harvey, left wing, Cowan for three in the corner, and that one is off the front of the rim, no good. Bounces up, going to be rebounded by Pottsboro, and now Reeser has it. Middle of the lane, quickly down, driving, left-handed jumper, and that one's good. 25-18. Howe calls timeout with 1:41 left to go in the second period. We'll be right back right after this.
When life is at its most difficult, we surround ourselves with people who are kind, compassionate, and understanding. At Scoggins Funeral Home and Crematory, Tommy and Bobby K. Scoggins are those people. When tragedy hits, they will work for you and take care of what needs to be done for your loved ones. For more information about their services, visit ScogginsFuneralHome.com or call them at 903-482-5225. Scoggins Funeral Home. Their loving staff will take care of you and your loved ones.
1:41 remaining before the half, and Pottsboro has jumped out here to a lead after a 7-0 run, 25-18 here in the second period. 1:41 on the clock, and Howe will inbound. Harvey to Cowan. Cowan will bring it up. Moss, Porter, Noah Campbell, and Harvey in the game, along with Cowan. Left wing, Cowan down inside to Harvey. Long pass. He tries to bounce pass it to Noah Campbell, but it goes out. And Pottsboro, that'll be a turnover. And Pottsboro will have possession here with 1:27. Reeser quickly guarded by Moss. Reeser driving the lane on the runner off front of the rim. No good. Rebounded Harvey. Here goes Harvey. He's got Noah Campbell, but Harvey's going to take it himself and now pull up, but back up. And now Noah Campbell shoots a long three off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Snyder. 1:07 on the clock. Reeser quickly stolen by Winston Moss. Left-handed dribbling on the left side of the lane. He's going to put it up. He is not fouled. He tried to draw the foul. He did not. On the other end is Arnold, and he puts up the layup with 52 seconds left to go in the first half. That was one of those where down here Moss was trying to draw the foul. He might have had a better chance just trying to make the layup, but he was definitely trying to draw the foul. He didn't get the foul, which allowed Pottsboro to go down very quickly to the other end for the layup.
Looked like Elijah Campbell checked in for Noah.
So Elijah bringing the ball down the court. 46 seconds. Nobody's in a hurry here. Right across center court. Cowan left wing. Looking inside. Pulls it up. Now he picks up his dribble. Was in trouble, but now finds Harvey. Left corner. Bounce pass up top to Cowan again. 30 seconds on the clock. Harvey shoots a long three-pointer, and that one's off the glass and no good. Harvey gets the rebound, however. Picks up his dribble, going to shoot a long two off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Reeser, 18 seconds. Quickly driving down the lane. A nice bounce pass to Arnold, puts it up for the layup. That one's good with 12 seconds left to go, and Pottsboro extends their lead 29-18. And a long pass to Moss goes out of bounds, but off of Reeser. Howe will retain possession with 6.68 seconds left to go before the half. Clay Marshall's going to check in for Devin Porter, as there's basically time for one shot here. Harvey, Elijah Campbell, top of the key. Will drive the lane. It's going to be swatted away, no foul called. And we're trying to find out what the call is there. The whistle was blown with less than a second left. And a foul apparently has been called on Howe.
He called 12, but I don't see a 12.
So Snyder to inbound here. And he has Arnold, who just heaves it up, and it's off the top of the glass. And that one is no good, and we are at halftime, 29-18, and I got to buy Jacob Campbell some nachos or something.
You do, because he kept up really good.
So 9:57, and we'll be back here at let's just recap this a little bit. First of all, Howe, although trailing by 11, is in fairly good shape due to foul position by Pottsboro and Kai Barr.
Yeah, Barr is he's playing a little aggressive. I mean, both sides have been really aggressive, but he's been kind of over the top with it a little, and it's got him in some trouble.
I think Jacob Campbell is going to make his debut here on the air. You want to do that? Let's recap. Let's talk about this. Go on here. Clyde Campbell putting on the headphones. All right, Clyde, let's talk about this. What did you see in the first half?
I don't know.
What did you? What is it like to see your brothers out there on the court at the same time?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. You think which one? Should I even ask which one's better, or should I just stay away from that?
Honestly, I think Elijah.
You think Elijah? Yeah. Well, Elijah is a junior. Noah's a freshman. Maybe one day Noah will get there. So let's talk about your 5th and 6th grade basketball team. I hear you guys won the All-Star tournament. Talk about that.
Well, it wasn't really much of a challenge. That sounds kind of cocky, but.
Who did you play in the championship?
We played a Tom Bean team.
And what do you remember the final score?
Not off the top of my head, but we had at least a 30-point win.
Okay, so how many threes did you have in the tournament?
2 or 3.
Yeah. Cooper Jones, he have a couple as well, or how did he do?
No, he's just like the layup and short jumpers.
Yeah. What is Howe going to have to do here tonight to win?
They're going to have to move the ball better, for one, and play better defense. You've seen this team all year long now, and you've watched it. You come here with your mom and dad. What are your thoughts about this Howe Bulldogs varsity team? I mean, we are better than last year, but we do need some better players.
Yeah.
Like some more role players.
Okay. All right. Well, that is Clyde Campbell for his debut, and now I've got to go get him a ring pop or something. I'll get you some money. All right. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back right after this. You are invited to the one and only Bucks North Barbecue in downtown Van Alstyne, Texas. Your friends and neighbors say it's the best barbecue in North Texas. Now it's your turn to decide. Come taste the difference at Bucks North Barbecue. For complete store information, including menu, location, and hours, click on bucksnorthbarbecue.com. That's bucksnorthbbq.com. Bucks North Barbecue in downtown Van Alstyne is a proud supporter of the Howe Bulldogs.
This is Michael Mosier inviting you to support your local Howe Athletic Booster Club. I may not be able to pronounce Enrique Comlero, but I can tell you that if he played for Howe, he would need your support. Memberships are $25 and are available at all home games. Your membership benefits not just high school programs, but also middle school sports. Please support your hometown kids, even ones that might have a name like Aljundo Dankenstater.
Carrie's Coffee Co. in historic downtown Van Alstyne, next to the post office, is the #1 coffee shop hotspot, serving Bulldogs, Panthers, and mascots everywhere. Carrie's Coffee Co. offers a variety of organic coffee and non-coffee beverages. Come visit Carrie's Coffee Co. in downtown Van Alstyne, next to the post office. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Carrie's Coffee Co. is Texas quality.
Alexa, turn to HGTV.
Tune into HGTV on Dish. This is Fixer Upper.
It may be a gadget, but it sure is fun. You can change channels and search movie titles easier than ever with Alexa. The best part? It's free from Cavender Home Theater. Alexa, why wouldn't everybody have Dish from Cavender's?
I don't know that one.
Don't be left out. Call Cavender Home Theater today or go to cavendertv.com.
A word from Douglas Propane.
I've been in the industry for 21 years. The other day I got a call from a elderly lady on the side of the highway that wanted to thank me because one of my technicians stopped and changed her tire for her. The service goes so much further than beyond propane. It's the mentality of of the person that we have on our staff. We appreciate our customer base in Howe and surrounding communities, and go Bulldogs. Have a great year.
Calling all Bulldog fans to come down to the Sonic in Howe for half-price shakes after 8 and open until midnight. Home games only.
Where you get great food and big smiles, and a little message for our Howe Bulldog football players. Go Bulldogs, fight Bulldogs, win, win, win. It's not just good, it's Sonic good.
I'm attorney Micah Belden, an old-school black and white Howe Bulldog. In criminal defense, you need someone who fights like a bulldog. Call me now if you've been investigated, arrested, or charged with a crime in North Texas. My number is 903-744-4252. We'll set up a free consultation. You will find out that I'm rough, tough, and I can't get enough. I'm board certified in criminal law by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization, Principal Office, Sherman, Texas. Visit my website at shermancriminallawyer.com.
Hey, this is Monty Walker. Nothing in this town is a secret for long, but I've got one for you. I know you know all about Abby's Restaurant's Big Time Chicken Fried Steak, but this old bulldog can't get enough of their patty melt and grilled chicken patty melt. Just don't tell him where you heard it. Hey, it's a secret between you and me. Abby's Restaurant is Howe's own small town, small business, family-owned restaurant in the historic downtown district.
Don't tell anybody about their patty melts, because I want one.
When life is at its most difficult, we surround ourselves with people who are kind, compassionate, and understanding. At Scoggins Funeral Home and Crematory, Tommy and Bobby K. Scoggins are those people. When tragedy hits, they will work for you and take care of what needs to be done for your loved ones. For more information about their services, visit ScogginsFuneralHome.com or call them at 903-482-5225. Scoggins Funeral Home. Their loving staff will take care of you and your loved ones.
You are invited to the one and only Bucks North Barbecue in downtown Van Alstyne, Texas. Your friends and neighbors say it's the best barbecue in North Texas. Now it's your turn to decide. Come taste the difference at Bucks North Barbecue. For complete store information, including menu, location, and hours, click on bucksnorthbarbecue.com. That's bucksnorthbbq.com. Bucks North Barbecue in downtown Van Alstyne is a proud supporter of the Howe Bulldogs.
This is Michael Mosier inviting you to support your local Howe Athletic Booster Club. I may not be able to pronounce Enrique Comlero, but I can tell you that he played for Howe. He would need your support. Memberships are $25 and are available at all home games. Your membership benefits not just high school programs, but also middle school sports. Please support your hometown kids, even ones that might have a name like Algindo Nakenstater.
Carrie's Coffee Co. in historic downtown Van Alstyne, next to the post office, is the #1 coffee shop hotspot, serving Bulldogs, Panthers, and mascots everywhere. Carrie's Coffee Co. offers a variety of organic coffee and non-coffee beverages. Come visit Carrie's Coffee Co. in downtown Van Alstyne, next to the post office. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Carrie's Coffee Co. is Texas quality.
Cavender Home Theater has the latest from Dish. New customers get free movies and HBO for a year. Get the multi-sports pack with NFL Red Zone free and the Amazon Alexa free. Existing customers can get the Alexa free too. Just refer a friend to Cavender Home Theater and we'll make sure you get one. Our Hopper 3 has 16 tuners, picture-in-picture with 4 screens, 2 terabyte hard drive, and voice control with Alexa. Cable can't do that. DirecTV can't do that. Come by our showroom or visit CavenderTV.com today.
A word from Douglas Propane.
We had received a call from Cable One back when Howe had the tornado come through. Their tower site back on the hill runs a propane backup generator. You know, my service staff got the call late in the afternoon. We tried to get up there and get the gas to it. The ground was too soft for our bobtail to get back there, so we put it in four-wheel drive, and we actually took 100-pound cylinders and transferred them into the larger tank to get them through until we could get the larger truck back there.
Welcome back. We are now in the getting ready to start the third here. And
hey, he come back.
Yeah, I had to give him some money,
Clyde Campbell went and got him, I think, a hot dog.
I don't know, but whatever he got, he didn't. Did he even chew or did he just swallow?
Scarfed it down pretty fast,
Yeah,
whatever
he
it
did.
was.
Whatever it was, he's gone. I'm glad we didn't want to buy it.
29-18, Pottsboro in the lead here. 8 minutes left to go in the third period as we're just getting ready to start. The officials coming back on the court now. No word on the AD yet. We still haven't received. They're supposed to, hopefully, they were thinking they might have a name and athletic director tonight at the school board meeting, but we have not heard as of yet. We will try to let you know if we do find out during this broadcast. We're underway now. And here is Reeser quickly. Snyder at the top of the key, down in the corner. And Reeser's going to shoot the three off the right side of the rim, rebounded by Cowan quickly. And he will dribble left-handed up the lane, uncontested. And he'll drive the lane, put up the right-handed layup. No good, rebounded by Clay Marshall. Quickly goes up left-handed. That one's no good, rebounded by Reeser. And now Reeser will bring it right down the court. Now heading right to left in their white uniforms in the corner. And now Snyder makes a move and he traveled. I thought he made a great ball fake, but he apparently picked up his foot. And you can't do that.
That was a good fake, but he stuck for a second and then decided to walk with it.
7:20 left to go in the third period. Elijah Campbell brings the ball from left to right. Cowan thinks about a long pass, picks it up. Now Marshall into Harvey, a great feed off the glass and good. Pottsboro wanted a charge there against Cameron Curry, but didn't get it. And Howe cuts the lead 29-20. Snyder drives the lane, and that one's knocked out of bounds by Harvey as he had his hand all over the ball, but it goes flying out of bounds. 6:56 on the clock, and Pottsboro will inbound here, leading 29-20 over Howe in the bi-district championship. It's going to be Blake Dyer on a long pass. And now underneath is Snyder. A quick pass to Arnold, who misses the runner. And Harvey comes down, but Harvey's going to be called for over the back there. He went straight up. But
actually, they called it against
they called it on Arnold. I thought for a moment Harvey had great position. Now, Pottsboro is not happy at all. Their head coach is really upset about that call, but I thought it was going to be a bad call if they called it on Harvey.
Right.
Here's Campbell, left wing Cowan. Thinks about a long pass again, but now Clay Marshall, top of the key. Right wing, and now inside the jumper for Harvey goes up, off the rim, and down back in. 29-22. Dyer in the corner. Now Snyder. Quickly over. Reeser underneath to Arnold. All along the baseline. Now back up top. And now a long three for Blake Dyer is no good, rebounded by Harvey. And the ball is stolen away from him by Snyder. And Harvey's going to get called for the foul, trying to block that one away on a left-handed layup. The first thing you do is you don't commit the turnover. And then when you commit the turnover, you don't commit the foul.
Right.
So that's a double negative, if you will. 6:03 on the clock, 29-22. Pottsboro in the lead. And it's going to be Snyder shooting the front end here, and that one is good, 30-22.
Well, that had looked like what they, just a laser. Boy, just went right in.
Snyder's second shot is off the back of the rim, rolling around the rim, and falls in, 31-22. Campbell quickly down, feeds Cowan, who drives the bucket up, trying to draw the foul, misses the layup. Harvey grabs it, puts it up. That one's good. 31-24. Pottsboro in the lead, and now it's some collision. There's some contact there between, I believe that's Arnold and Winston Moss. I'm not sure if was a foul called there.
Yeah, he called a foul on Winston. He already got him for a push.
Well, Winston Moss will check out of the game, and J.D. Thornton does check in. And now Blake Dyer checks out for Pottsboro. Reeser to inbound, and he'll find Hunter Hines, who puts up the jumper at the three, and that one's good. 5:40 on the clock here in the third period. And all of a sudden, Pottsboro has a 10-point lead. Cowan on the two-pointer from the corner, and that one's no good. Reeser driving, left-handed. Quick feed underneath, and Arnold misses the jumper. Rebounded by Harvey. Campbell to Thornton. Spinning on the layup. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Snyder. Now back and forth. Now left corner. And that's going to be a long shot once again. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Thornton. And he'll take it himself. 2-on-2. Harvey spins, heads to the bucket. Reverse layup is good. Left-handed. 5 minutes exactly on the clock. 34-26 Pottsboro. Reeser at the right wing looking for Snyder. Throws across Snyder. And now Reeser thinks about shooting. Guarded nicely by Elijah Campbell. Now left wing, and that's Hunter Hines. Trips a little bit, throws it out Snyder. Left-handed in the lane, jumper. That one's up off the back of the rim, no good. A hustle by Reeser to try to rebound it, but he inbounds it to Clay Marshall. And now J.D. Thornton driving the lane on the runner off the glass. That one's good. He just kind of threw that one up there.
He did, didn't he?
It was kind of a betweener, not a jumper, not a layup, but a tweener. 4:19 on the clock, 34-28, Pottsboro in the lead. Underneath, Arnold runs right through the lane, up, and that one's good. 36-28, 4:09 on the clock in the third. Elijah Campbell, right-handed dribbling, and a timeout's been called by Eric Johns. And let's talk about it.
Yeah, you know, that Pottsboro's picked up a lot of speed. They're just kind of running the course right now. Howe's got to get something going, especially down around the bucket. We got just got to quit throwing up bricks. Pottsboro is taking advantage of us, throwing up bricks.
Yeah, it's been it's one of those where Howe had a 11-point deficit at the half, so they've cut that to 8, but still. You'd like to be doing more damage to Pottsboro as they have their big man Kai Barr on the bench for so far the entire second half, I believe. I don't think we've seen him on the court.
He hasn't come out, and you would think with him there that Pottsboro might struggle a little bit, but they seem to be playing pretty good basketball.
If you get to the fourth period, I would imagine he'll play the entire fourth period, especially with a lead. Here is Harvey, right wing. Gets a good screen by Porter, but now throws it away. He was running down the lane looking for Cowan. He thought Cowan was going to be a little bit more in the corner. He was not, and that ball goes out of bounds. A turnover by Harvey, 36-28. Pottsboro. Here's the runner, and now deep in the corner to Arnold. Shoots the little jumper, and that one's good. 38-28, back to 10, and Noah Campbell in the corner up to Cowan. And now Harvey for three, top of the key, off the back of the glass, no good. Rebounded by Snyder. And I believe a foul was called on top of that.
Looked like they called it maybe on Devin Porter.
Reeser to inbound here. Snyder back to Reeser. 3:28 on the clock in the third. Driving the right side now in the corner. Hunter Hines kicks it out to Reeser, who has baseline up top. Now down in the corner to Hines again. That's off the back of the rim, and that's no good. Rebounded, however, by Cameron Curry. Now underneath to Arnold, puts up the jumper, and that's good, right underneath the basket. 3:07 on the clock, 40-28. And now Cowan on the other end is going to shoot the jumper. That's no good. Rebounded by Porter, and I believe either Porter or Cowan was fouled there.
I think it was Porter. It looked like they're calling it on Arnold.
So that's either Arnold's third or fourth.
I think it's his third.
Porter on the front end misses. No, it goes in. It bounced all over the place and then finally rolled in. And it appears that Blake Dyer is going to check in for Daniel Arnold. So Devin Porter and Howe trailing 40-29, back up to that 11-point lead with 3 minutes left to go in the third. Porter's about to shoot the second of these two shots here.
Not sure what we're talking about here.
There's a lot of talk going on. The officials are huddling up right behind the free throw line, right next to Devin Porter. They're talking to Eric Johns. Now they're talking to Coach Fry. And now they're talking to Pottsboro's head coach. And now the coaches are talking to each other.
They're making the kids drop their little water noodles over there that they were hitting on the ground.
I see. They were smashing those noodles. It's an interesting age we are in.
It is.
Porter's second one is good.
You never know what you're going to get at a basketball. Now we got one in a Spider-Man costume.
40-30, Pottsboro in the lead. Hines in the corner, now up top. Reeser makes a move on Porter. Now in the corner, nice job of defense by Elijah Campbell, but Snyder is going to be able to shoot the jumper from the elbow, and that one's good, 42-30. 2:43 left to go in the third. Elijah Campbell back up to the left wing, and now up top to J.D. Thornton. Over to the right wing to Harvey. Dribbles left-handed. It's going to be stolen away from him by Reeser. Reeser's going to pull up, and now look for the three from Blake Dyer. It's no good, but Reeser gets the rebound. Baseline, and now a foul is going to be called on Elijah Campbell, and he doesn't like that. 2:23 to go in the third, and Pottsboro on top, 42-30.
I guess they got him for a block.
Still no word on the athletic director situation from the school board meeting tonight. Here is Hines at the top of the key. He's going to shoot it right at the right elbow. It goes in and out and back in. 44-30. As now a timeout has been called once again by Howe. We'll take a quick one. We'll be right back right after this.
Bulldog fans to come down to the Sonic in Howe for half-price shakes after 8 and open until midnight. Home games only.
Where you get great food and big smiles, and a little message for our Howe Bulldog football players. Go Bulldogs, fight Bulldogs, win, win, win. It's not just good, it's Sonic good.
Welcome back as Harvey will inbound to J.D. Thornton to the left side of the court. Now right wing Noah Campbell trying to feed Harvey inside. Not a good pass, and it's stolen away by Snyder. And Snyder turns and tries to shoot the jumper, but Elijah Campbell has his hand right on the ball. And Howe's going to take possession here.
That's good. That's good job there.
Campbell did a great job of playing defense as he's done all year long. Straight up the key, now throws over to Harvey. 1:50 on the clock. Thornton very top of the key. Over to Elijah Campbell, wants to drive the lane. On the pass, throws it up, no good there. And now rebounded by Harvey, all kinds of contact, no foul. And now finally they're going to say Harvey dribbled on the line. Apparently it's out of bounds. After all of that, what a mess. Campbell actually started by going through the lane. He wanted to dish it off to Harvey, but got caught in midair, tried to shoot it, it went off the front of the rim. And then from there was all kinds of contact.
They got both of these guys here on the technical. Thornton and
so J.D. Thornton
and Hunter Hines.
Hunter Hines apparently mixing some words. And dual technicals, is that? And now some extracurricular from the crowd.
Yeah. Not sure what was going on, but they got both of them.
So we'll try to sort this one out. There's 1:37 left to go in the third. Pottsboro's up 44-30. And apparently nobody's shooting. Is that offsetting penalty? Is that
I guess it's an offsetting.
So nobody's shooting.
Oh, he's not looking at us. He turned away.
So Snyder will bring it up from Pottsboro.
Yeah, it offsets. Double technical.
So right wing, very top of the key, and now Hendricks dishes over to the near side. 1:19 on the clock. Dyer now over to Reeser. Now Hendricks, and they're just playing keep away from the top of the key, trying to spread this one out. Spreading the floor. Hendricks knocks down Elijah Campbell, rather. And what a great job by Campbell just there to take that nose up, if you will.
Yeah, they called him. That's 4 for Hendricks.
And now guess who checks back in? Kai Barr for Pottsboro comes in. So kind of a costly foul for Elijah. As Arnold gets in foul trouble, that forces Barr back on the court, which is not good.
Right.
Pottsboro leading by 14 with a $1:04 left to go in the third period.
Yeah, this will be Barr's first action since the second period.
Elijah Campbell straight up top. Guarded by Snyder. And now Noah Campbell, top three-pointer. That's good. Very top of the key. 44-33. Less than a minute. Reeser guarded by Campbell, Elijah Campbell. And now right wing, Snyder, up top, Dyer. Handoff to Snyder around the end. And now top of the key. And now Dyer thought about a long three, but stepped up a few steps and now shoots it off the front of the rim, but he gets his own rebound. And now a steal by Elijah Campbell, who knocks the ball away from behind. 19 seconds on the clock. Elijah Campbell drives and scores on the layup. 44-35. With 10 seconds left, underneath is going to be Reeser driving the bucket, and he puts it up on the layup.
And got Noah on looks like Noah Campbell.
Noah Campbell can't believe what just happened. His mouth is wide open. His eyes are wide open. And he looks up in the stands as if, are you crazy? What was that? 8.44 seconds, and now Reeser's going to shoot free throws. He shoots his first one. That's off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Porter. Long pass out. Elijah Campbell's going to shoot the three. 3 seconds on the clock. Rebounded by Cowan as a fight for it, a scramble for it, and nobody can retain possession, and that's the end of the third period. We're headed to the fourth. 46-35. Pottsboro on top by 11, and that was the halftime score. We'll be back right after this timeout.
I'm attorney Micah Belden, an old-school black and white Howe Bulldog. In criminal defense, you need someone who fights like a bulldog. Call me now if you've been investigated, arrested, or charged with a crime in North Texas. My number is 903-744-4252. We'll set up a free consultation. You will find out that I'm rough, tough, and I can't get enough. I'm board certified in criminal law by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization, Principal Office, Sherman, Texas. Visit my website at shermancriminallawyer.com.
Hey, this is Monty Walker. Nothing in this town is a secret for long, but I've got one for you. I know you know all about Abby's Restaurant's Big Time Chicken Fried Steak, but this old bulldog can't get enough of their patty melt and grilled chicken patty melt. Just don't tell them where you heard it. Hey, it's a secret between you and me. Abby's Restaurant is Howe's own small town, small business, family-owned restaurant in the historic downtown district.
Don't tell anybody about their patty melts, because I want one.
Well, it is fourth period time in Texas, and Howe is trailing by 11, 46-35. A very fast-paced game for two half-court offenses. But they are running the floor tonight, Princeton, Texas. 8 minutes left to go in this game, and now the officials want to talk about something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing now.
Eric Johns is going to gather his troops right now on the court. Is Winston Moss, Ty Harvey, Clay Marshall, Elijah Campbell, and James Cowan. That was the starting five for this evening. There's 4 seniors and 1 junior on the court right now. And it's Pottsboro's head coach wants to talk to the officials. So I'm not sure if they called a timeout there. I mean, it's not like there wasn't enough time between periods.
Right. I'm not really sure. We had an official at the table, and he was talking, so I'm not sure what was going on there.
So Snyder now will inbound to Reeser. Back to Snyder, guarded by Clay Marshall, top of the key. Makes one quick move, and now a quick dish inside to Barr, and that's an easy layup, 48-35. And now Ty Harvey, top of the key. He wants to drive inside, now kicks it out to Cowan. Left wing, goes around Moss, and now Cowan wants to drive on the runner. That one's up, and that one's good. But another tweener. Between a jumper and between a layup, but it's good, 48-37. Snyder wanting to drive on Marshall, but kicks it out. And now Kai Barr with a quick pass outside. That's going to be good to Snyder, and he's going to be hacked by Clay Marshall for the foul. And Snyder will shoot.
No, Clay Marshall, big man underneath that goal.
Really, left-handed Marshall just swatted at him, and he just, that's a hack if you ever see one.
Right.
But it doesn't cost Howe right there on the front end, as Snyder will miss the first one.
You know, I think sometimes I watch a lot of soccer. I don't know why. I just watch soccer sometimes. Basketball's kind of like soccer. Boy, they sure can't play it.
That's where you get your British accent.
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
7:18 on the clock, and Snyder hits the back end, 49-37. Elijah Campbell deep in the corner to Winston Moss. Runs baseline up, no good, blocked away. And now Dyer's going to bring it up the middle of the court. Quickly, and the layup runner by Ezra. No, that's Cameron Curry, rather.
We've already got Marshall again.
So again, Curry's going to shoot free throws. Clay Marshall now has 2 fouls, and they're back-to-back. Curry misses the front as he'll shoot 2. 49-37. Pottsboro in the lead with 7:01 left to go in the game.
Looked like Arnold checked back in and Dyer stepped away.
3 bounces for Curry, and the shot off the back of the rim, rebounded by Harvey as he got a lot of air on that one. And there is Elijah Campbell in the corner to Cowan, puts it up on the runner, no good. Rebounded by Arnold coming near side. From right to left, fakes the pass, now throws to Snyder underneath, and he's going to be fouled by Winston Moss.
Yeah, I think that's who they got. Yep.
And Moss is going to be his 4th foul, I believe. It is.
It is. It's getting close.
6:43 left to go in the game. 49-37, Pottsboro in the lead as Snyder shoots and hits the front end of the free throws there, 50-37. Again, Pottsboro in a very tough district, and they came out of it 10-2, 25-6 overall. Howe 13-11, much improved over a year ago. 7-5 in district play from 1 district win a year ago. 6:40 on the clock. Elijah Campbell up the court, 51-37. Campbell drives up, no good. And rebounded, however, by Winston Moss. A great effort. Cowan shoots the 3 from the top of the key. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded Reeser. Reeser's going to fly down the court. Elijah Campbell tries to get the ball from behind, but a little runner there is going to be good by Kai Barr. And I believe Campbell may be called for a foul.
I don't know. I think they got... I think they just got Harvey, because I think when he went up to him, he just kind of bumped it in. I'm not sure how that's a foul, but.
Harvey, left wing, top of the key, guarded by Barr. Winston Moss wants to drive. Up, swatted away hard by Cameron Curry. But it goes out of bounds off Pottsboro. Howe will inbound here, and Elijah Campbell does the honors. Howe spreads the court. And now some words, and the officials are telling Kai Barr and Ty Harvey to cool out a little bit.
Right. Yeah, this has been a battle all night.
53-37.
When they're both in there together.
Long pass to Harvey, very top of the key, as he goes and retreats. And now Barr almost steals it away. And I'm trying to find out what the call was there. They must have got Harvey on a foul.
No, they got Winston Moss on the push. I'm not sure where that come from, but that's who they called it on, and he's fouled out. Oh, wait, no, maybe.
No, it can't be Moss. I guess it could be, but it would have been away from the ball.
He called. I think he's calling it against Harvey. I think. Looks like he's going to correct it.
Yeah, it is against Harvey. The ball was stolen away from Harvey, and then he fouled. Nice play there by Barr. Quick hands to knock it away from Harvey. 53-37 our score right now with exactly 6 minutes on the clock. Kai Barr is going to shoot free throws. Right-handed shooter, nice touch, 54-37 as he drains it. Kai Barr, 4 bounces, a flip of the ball, puts it up. That one in and out, no good. Harvey with the rebound. Elijah Campbell bringing it down. 4 or 5 seniors on the court right now. 5:52 left to go in the game. Elijah Campbell over to Winston Moss. Moss inside. Clay Harvey with a great ball fake, but he has it stripped away from him. Kai Barr coming up the middle of the field, and Ty Harvey's going to get another foul. And Eric Johns is not happy about that.
Yeah, they got him again. I'm not sure how. Like he was going towards the ball from up here, but
that's the third on Harvey. Moss also has 4. 5:42 left to go in the game. 54-37, Pottsboro in the lead. As Barr will shoot again, and this time he will push it through again. 55-37.
Well, Barr's only a junior, isn't he?
He is an impressive young man. That one rims out, no good, but rebounded by Snyder, who puts it up. That one's no good as well. Harvey quickly with the rebound and down the court. 2 on 3. Cowan drives, and now we'll kick it back out. Clay Marshall, very top of the key. And now Cowan drives again. He's going to be fouled by Reeser around the left edge as Cowan was kind of going baseline from the left side. And Reeser kind of ran into him a little bit. 5:25 left to go in the game. Elijah Campbell, Harvey for 3, up off the side of the glass, no good. Rebounded by Campbell, put up and good. And fouled. Elijah Campbell with a great sense of rebounding that ball and going straight to the bucket.
It looked like they called that one against Daniel Arnold. Let's see here. Yeah, that's who it went against.
Elijah Campbell will toe the line. 55-39, 5:21 left to go in the game. Pottsboro in the lead. Flips the ball a couple of times. Bounces 3 times. Right-handed shooter up off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded Harvey. Puts it right back up. That's no good. Rebounded by, that's going to be not Snyder, but Reeser. And now in the corner. Up top. Barr underneath. Arnold spin move. Ball move. Jumper. That's good. 57-39, 5 minutes left to go in the game. Campbell thinks about a move. Nice spin around, a jumper, and that one's going to go off the back of the glass. No good, but Harvey's right there to rebound. Puts it up left-handed. And the Dogs now trail 57-41. Reeser from one side to the other, a long pass. Thinking about the 3 was Curry, but he kicks it back out. And now Snyder drives the baseline. Underneath to Barr, and he'll put it up, and that one is good. And now we have an injured Pottsboro Cardinal on the floor, and that's Snyder. He's at the baseline, and he is not getting up. Trey Barr tries to help him up, puts his hand out, but Snyder wants none of it. And now he's going to try to get up. Appears that maybe he just kind of tweaked his right ankle perhaps, and he's going to check out of the game for a moment. Checking in is Arnold. 59-41, Pottsboro in the lead, 4:26 left to go in the game. Harvey inbound to Elijah Campbell, uncontested, 4:23 left to go in the game. Again, all seniors on the floor right now. Campbell is going to drive the left side of the lane, puts it up, and that one's good on the runner. 59-43. Arnold brings it down. That's Hendricks, rather. A long pass across the court to Reeser, who brings it up to the top of the key, guarded by Harvey. Reeser is going to drive, and now tries to kick it back out. No call, but it looked like he traveled. And now Cowan has it. He'll bring it up the right side. Underneath, middle of the lane, puts it up. The jumper no good. Rebounded Cowan again, puts it up, and that one is good.
So Cowan gets his own rebound and puts up the layup, and that brings Howe within 14 rather, 59-45, 3:45 left to go in the game.
Yeah, you look up there now, and we got almost as many fouls on that board as we do points. And you got 3 over here, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2 more.
You got 11 fouls on the floor for Howe right now with all the seniors on the court.
You got 10 over here for Pottsboro. And all of those guys are, most of those guys are juniors, looks like.
Yeah, 2 juniors and the senior Ross Hendricks has 3 fouls. Or 4 fouls, rather,
yeah, he's
for
got
Hendricks.
4. But yeah, that it's been a pretty good game. It's not the game that Howe's wanting, but it's been a pretty good game.
Yeah, you got to be happy with what Howe has done this year from last.
Right.
If you're talking about, getting the arrow pointed up, man alive, they have certainly done that this year. And it all starts with defense, and that's what Eric John preaches, and he's done such a great job with this team all year long. First day of practice, 2.5 hours of defense. And here's Hendricks with the ball inside. He's going to dribble it way up top, try to get away as they're slowing down the game now. 3:32 left to go in the game. Dyer up top to Hendricks. Hendricks being guarded by Elijah Campbell, now deep in the corner, and underneath, and a steal by Harvey. Harvey's going to drive from one side to the other, and the left-handed layup is good. Actually, it was a reverse layup with the left hand. So a 12-point game now. 3:12 left to go in the game. Hendricks being guarded by Cowan. A lot of contact there. Trey Barr now up top. Hendricks guarded by Cowan. A quick pass underneath, and Clay Marshall is going to pick up his 3rd foul. 2:57 on the clock.
It looks like they got him for reaching around.
Marshall trying to knock the ball away.
Yeah, and they've, what is that, Arnold on the line there? He's been pretty good.
Yeah, Arnold will shoot the first of 2, and that one's good. 60-47. Reeser checks back in for Cameron Curry. And Dyer checks out. Snyder comes back in. It must not have been that bad of an ankle injury or knee injury or whatever it was.
Looked like he was rubbing a bar on maybe his calf, maybe got a cramp.
Arnold's second shot, that one's good as well, 61-47. 2:57 left to go in the game. Again, all seniors on the court this entire 4th period. Cowan, top of the key. Looking for Winston Moss, drives the lane, ball gets away from him and swatted away, but rebounded by Elijah Campbell, puts it up, and that one's good. 61-49, Howe not going down without a fight, as Elijah Campbell has been near the rim the entire time. Trey Barr with a great pass underneath to Arnold, but a foul is called, a charge on Trey Barr, as he came a little bit too hard through the lane. And I'm not sure who it was that drew the charge, but it was I
think it was Clay Marshall.
Marshall's been good at that all year.
That's going to put him at 4.
61-49. Trey Barr going to stay in the game, it looks like. There's only 2:33 left. And that is his. Oh, they called it on Arnold, apparently. No?
Should have been on Barr. I'm not sure. Either that or they hadn't put it up there yet.
Well,
because I'm thinking it was on Barr, and he's got 4. He should have 4.
Well, here's Elijah Campbell bringing it down the court. 2:27 left to go in the game. Over to Winston Moss, right wing. Looks inside, but decides not to, and now throws it to Harvey. It's going to be stolen by Hendricks. Easy layup for him, left-handed, and that one's good. 63-49 with 2:14 left to go in the game. Harvey inbound to Elijah Campbell. 2:10 left to go in the game. Campbell, three-point line, drives the lane, has it stolen away from him. Reeser, quick pass to Trey Barr, who slams it home. 65-49, a minute 58 left to go.
Cowan quickly down the court. Elijah Campbell, a long three, long arch. That one's no good. And Winston Moss, I believe, may be called for his final foul. Moss will not see the floor for the final minute of his senior career, basketball career, as he is fouled out. Gets somewhat of a standing ovation over here from the near crowd as Moss, the hustler for sure for the Howe Bulldogs, has exited the game with 1:50 left to go. 65-49. The freshman Noah Campbell checks back in.
Yeah. Winston's not very happy over there.
I believe that's Arnold going to toe the line. I can't tell. It is not a Snyder. And Snyder rips it on the first end, 66-49. Again, a minute 50 left to go in the game, left to go in the season. Snyder's second shot is true as well. Timeout's been called by Pottsboro. We'll keep it here. 67-49. Pottsboro in the lead. This one's about over with a nice hefty lead there by the Cardinals. But again, this season was started by Eric Johns on the very first day of 2.5 hours of defensive practice without a ball. And that not only, changed the sway of the play, but it also set an example for this team of what to expect out of Coach Johns as a head coach.
I think it was. I think it's good. He's done a fantastic job. Not that the others haven't, but he come in not knowing what he had and said, "Hey, here's what we're going to do." Well, he made it to the playoffs.
Well, and that was the goal. He said he had no idea. The only player that he knew he had was Harvey. He had heard about Harvey. He didn't know anything else about any of the players. But the goal was to make the playoffs. Even with one district win a year ago, he set the goal at the playoffs, and they attained that goal.
They did
this year.
And that's these kids in Howe are, you set a goal and those kids are going to reach that goal.
Elijah Campbell, left side of the court, dribbling up with a minute 45 left to go in the game. Harvey makes one ball move, throws it up. It's going to be fouled underneath by Snyder, I believe. Snyder, who has one foul before that one. I think that's going to be his second. A minute 40 left to go in the game.
Blood, sweat, or tears, these kids are going to they're going to try their hardest.
That is exactly the Howe Bulldog way. We've seen that over the years, not only just from these kids, but many before them.
Oh, yeah.
Harvey will shoot the first one, and that one is good. 67-51. Or 67-50, rather. Harvey will shoot his second one. Left-handed shooter, and that one's good. There it's 67-51. Minute 40, Elijah Campbell will be guarding Reeser. And here's Snyder. Guarded by, let's see, Hendricks was right there, but Cowan may have gotten a foul.
I'm not sure.
I guess Cowan got a foul there on Hendricks.
He did. He got a foul, and I'm not sure what he did. I didn't see him touch him, but maybe he did.
Well, there's a minute 33 left to go in the game. And I've seen more left-handed shooters.
There's been several for both teams.
Hendricks makes the first one. Another shot. That one's off the left side of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Harvey. He's going to take it himself and now dish it over to Elijah Campbell. Quickly down the court. Quick pass in the corner to Noah Campbell for three, and that one's no good. Trey Barr is going to rebound it, but he's fouled hard by Cowan, and Eric Johns is not real happy with him.
Yeah, I'm not sure that, I don't know. Not that I don't think that might have not have been intentional. They just momentum headed that direction. They both, both got to the short side of the court.
Well, that was a hard foul by Cowan, and Johns grabs the towel and slams it down, has his head down now, and now the first free throw is going to be good by Barr. Right-handed shooter, and now Hunter Cheatham's going to come in. A big cheer from the crowd. He'll come in for Noah Campbell. So a senior coming in for a freshman. As with a minute 20 left to go in the game, it's senior time in Texas. Second free throw by Trey Barr is good. Rebounded, or Harvey's going to inbound it rather. And now quickly down the court, Hunter Cheatham on the layup. That one is good. A minute 13 left, 70-52. Ball knocked away by Elijah Campbell, but Pottsboro is going to retain possession. And it appears that Hendricks is going to inbound to Reeser. A lot of pressure now from Howe. Hendricks to Reeser in the backcourt. Reeser Campbell almost draws the charge. In the corner, Trey Barr through the middle. And now they're going to set it back up as Daniel Arnold brings it to the top of the key. Now down in the corner, Trey Barr. 47 seconds left to go in the game. Hendricks to Snyder. They're just playing perimeter ball. Perimeter pass, trying to kill the clock. Snyder over to Arnold. Arnold's going to hold it. 30 seconds left to go. And it appears that will be the final 25 seconds as Howe's not going to foul and Pottsboro's not going to shoot. They're going to hold the ball. And now it appears to be an injured player as Elijah Campbell comes up limping on the far side.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
Might have turned his ankle or something, but he's coming off the court. And now the freshman, Noah Campbell, his brother, will check back in for him. 17 seconds left to go in the game. Howe down by 17. Snyder will inbound to Reeser over to Hendricks. And again, what an amazing season the Bulldogs have had from one district win a year ago to making the playoffs and completing their goal. That's the end of this ball game and the end of a lot of careers for some very good basketball players for Howe. You think about Ty Harvey, and that was a heck of a basketball player, been here for quite some time. I remember even when Tim Rose was here, they're talking about how good Ty Harvey was going to be one day, and he certainly was.
And he is. Harvey's he's a good ball player. He's of course going on to college to play football, but he does really well at everything he tries, and I've been proud to watch him.
Yeah, and you talk about not only Ty Harvey, but you go through the list here of Winston Moss and what a gritty player he was and a scrapper. And, you got to love guys like Coach Eric Johns. They love those type of players. And he's going to have another one coming up pretty soon in Mason Moreau, who's almost the same type of player as Winston Moss. And you just got to love watching kids play like that. James Cowan had a great season. Kind of came out of nowhere. Cowan had a great year, especially defensively. And then you talk about Hunter Cheatham, who got in the game. Didn't see a lot of playing time, but did a great job when he was in there. And then, of course, Clay Marshall. We're talking about another football player.
It's moving on, to the next round, to the next level.
So a nice job, by the everybody's surrounding me wanting to know who the new athletic director is. And I have no word yet, as of right now, of who the athletic director will be. But maybe we'll know by the end of the night.
Right.
And you can keep a watch on Howe Enterprise Facebook page. I'm sure it'll be posted. But as of right now, no word on who the new athletic director is. But we'll keep you tuned in. As soon as we know, you'll know. Final thoughts?
For me, I haven't done much basketball, and I enjoy it. And when you call, I say, heck yeah, I'll come. This was a great game. This was a good, hard-fought game. How come up a little short, but they have nothing to hang their heads about. They've come a long way in a year.
Yeah, I think, boy, watching Eric Johns coach, it's something to behold. Just watching.
He's good.
He and Segleski as well. You watch Segleski coach basketball, and we were watching a game. I think it was a JVB game, and they were down by 15 with a minute and a half left to go, and he's coaching his tail off. And the same way with Eric Johns. He's just
they never give up.
You just love to see that, because what that instills the same philosophy inside the kids. If your coach is not giving up, that's a good signal to your kids, not only in sports but in life.
Right. If you don't give up on them, they won't give up on you. And Howe's good about that. I haven't seen a coach yet that has ever just give up on a kid. These kids, they love on them. They make them, and they take care of them. And there's a lot of good kids that come out of Howe, Texas. I'm proud to be from Howe, Texas.
Me as well, always will be. For everyone who's been a part of this one, including Clyde Campbell, our scoreboard operator tonight.
They did a great job.
He did a great job.
Then Jake shows up, man.
Yeah, at the end of the game. That's okay. He's gonna be the equipment manager.
There you go. That's what you get when you show up late.
For Clyde Campbell, for Michael Mosher, I'm Monty Walker. We will see you maybe during softball and baseball season.
That'll be good.